Oh, it looks like we are the Jeep Life Podcast
On a different night tonight.
on a different night. How about that? How about that night?
It's all my
Is
fault,
everybody
guys.
muted and everything, all that stuff?
Nope.
Yep.
Maybe.
All that stuff. It's always good.
I sent you a winky eye.
It's better than a stinky eye. There he is. My good old Mike. Mike, how we doing, buddy? I'll put you right there on the big screen. All right. Yeah. I'm knocking stuff around. Oh, look at that. Don Bray's on here. What's up, Don?
What's up, man?
Uh-huh. Extinction Off-Road. You need to get out with us sometime. I'm telling you. But not when it's so damn cold.
I just need to be able to get out with you.
I know. It was so cold this weekend. We'll talk
Yeah.
about it
I was
on the
standing
show.
on the side of a ski slope.
Yeah, you were out.
It was a whole hell of a lot colder there.
It was a lot different. And yes, he did. And we'll talk.
Yes.
We'll talk to you.
We'll talk. I gotta work out some other arrangements.
Yep. Oh, all right. Jamming along. All right. Yeah, it's a Monday night. We're not normally doing the Monday night thing, and it's Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Mondays are Mondays, and they're no fun. All right, let's see. Is it just going to be Mike on tonight? I think it is, because it's Monday. Oh, there's Jerry. What's up?
Yo, yo,
Oh,
yo.
happy birthday, Ricardo. Happy birthday, Jerry.
Troy.
There you go, man. Troy, what's happening? How's a new house, man? All right. We'll give like one more minute. Share it out if you want. It's going to be it's more about the recording tonight than it is about the live, I think. Just because it's a Monday night. Oh, Weber, what's happening? It's been a while. Excellent. All right. If you don't mind, go out and share it out. See if we can get a couple more people on.
Heck yeah.
While you're doing that, we're going to talk about a couple of our partners. We're not going to go into our huge spiel, but we're going to talk about the Pipes, the guys over at Pipes,
The vroom vroom.
the Vroom Vrooms. I will say that I got featured on their stories this week.
Wow.
Oh, yeah?
Pipes.
Really?
That's cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I cleaned my Jeep up and tagged them, and
There you go.
I guess all it takes to get featured is to have a clean Jeep. When I look at all their other cars vehicles that they have, they're some sweet ass muscle cars, man.
Yeah, well,
They got some.
I
cool
think that's
shit.
kind of what they're known for,
Yeah,
you know.
and they do a hell of a job.
And they make some beautiful sounding
Yeah.
vroom vrooms, as we called it.
I like the vroom vrooms. So they're awesome enough to be partners of ours. They've been a long-time partner of the show. They offer a free shipping code. All you have to do is type in that Jeep Life.
Jeep Life.
One word.
One word.
Don't hesitate. Jeep Life.
Yep.
And
It's kind of like our name,
it's very much like our name.
but we split it into two words.
Yep.
We're going to have you combine them.
Yeah.
And enter that in.
I like that.
There you
Do
go.
it. Combine it all up. Get free shipping on that because that's not light.
Nope.
That's some heavy duty stuff. So go ahead and do that. It's like getting
It's a big box, too.
It's a big box.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it does. Yeah,
And it's one box.
it all came in one box.
I know.
It was a miracle.
Yeah.
It was a miracle. And Armor Light.
Can't say enough good things.
Oh, dude, those
Let
guys
me
at
tell
Armor Light.
ya.
Yeah, go for it.
The amount of abuse that I put my Armor Light through this weekend alone, traveling over 500 some miles
Yeah.
out to the Pittsburgh area, skiing,
Yeah.
skiing all weekend, and in and out of the Jeep with the snow, the mud, the dirt, the salt, the ice, everything. It does. I think there might be some videos at some point.
Yep.
I don't know.
We're gonna clean that damn thing because
We're
it's
gonna
been
clean
you
it.
haven't cleaned it yet.
No, one day
And
we're
one
gonna
day.
clean it, and we're gonna see how it comes up. I think it's gonna come up brand new.
I think it's gonna look brand new because I know for a fact mine's been cleaned
Yeah,
multiple times.
I don't clean it.
Mine's gross right now.
Well, you were out wheeling too.
All salty and stuff.
Hey, can I talk about something else that I have sitting in my center console right now? Talking about our Jeeps and our interiors.
Yeah.
That off-camber pen light that I freaking love.
Yeah, you do love that thing.
And the off-camber lights, great products. Head over to offcamberlighting.com, and we have there's a code for them.
Is there a code?
There is.
Do you know what it is?
It is Jeep Life Pod
Yeah, it is.
for 20% off discount.
Dude, they're good people too.
Absolutely.
We've got some great partners, and if you haven't already, download the Jeep Life app too. It's fun. I got a text last night in it.
I think I have to log back in because I got a new phone.
Oh yeah, but it's good. It's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, Don, you've been really quiet.
I'm just listening to conversation.
I know it's creepy.
You're
little
reading too, aren't you?
What's that?
You're reading something too.
No,
right?
actually, I have the agenda.
This
up.
is simply the most tuned into the show he's been in.
Right.
Oh, I got some
but-
messages.
Yeah, get them.
Hmm.
I know. I really it's fun to pull it up and see if there are any Jeeps in the area. Right now, there's every once in a while I'll bump into one at work. 2 or 3 of them pop
Right,
up
right.
because I'm around a lot of Jeeps. But I think as more and more people get in there, it's going to be spectacular.
That's pretty cool. So if you're in the same area, you get like a notification.
Yep, and you can tag people, and if you go the upgraded route, I think there's events that could be listed. And
Right.
Yeah, it's
Boiler
pretty cool,
break.
but it's limited to a certain radius, so you have to be in a certain radius.
Well, sure, it wouldn't
To-
make sense. I mean, you'd be getting nailed with notifications all the time.
Right.
You know,
Although
I set my radius to like 1,200 miles.
we have so many friends that are Jeepers all over the country.
Right.
I'd like to
Mhm.
see where they are. I'd like to give them a shout out through the app. Hey,
That's some stalker shit there, buddy.
Wait, I think we can put a Discover profile on here though,
all right.
or a business profile.
Yeah, you can upgrade to a business profile.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think we can, and then we could have all of our friends out there say hi to us.
Oh, I'd like that. Oh, maybe we
Be
will.
good for like when we're maybe out in Tennessee or something.
Yeah.
People
Yeah, when
wanna
we're at
do-
events,
Yeah.
maybe we'll look into that.
Maybe we should look into that.
I think we know somebody.
Maybe we should We should.
We know a guy that works in technology.
Yeah, and there's a whole recovery section that they do as well. So if you get in trouble, you can
That's
throw
cool.
out a little SOS on it. It's pretty cool. They're growing. They're moving. They're shakers. And I'd like to think that we had a little part in that.
Yeah?
Yeah, just
Okay.
a little.
All right.
All right. Without any further, let's roll into this show. Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to the Jeep Life Podcast. We're that podcast where we celebrate that Jeep life and everything that comes along with it, from the sand to the sun to the snow to the rain to the mountains to the desert to the mud to the rocks. It's everything in between. Man, I hope I hit record because I'm going to use that for our intro going forward. That was a lot of fun, actually. Hey everybody, it's Terry, and I'm here with you tonight. I know it's not our normal night; it's a Monday night, so we may feel a little off kilter. We may get a little, I don't know, rowdy. We may get a little. We may just fall asleep. Who the hell knows? It could happen. But I'm joined, as always, by the two best people on the planet, my favorite Jeepers ever, Don.
Yeah.
I don't get to see you every day.
No.
How you doing?
One day a week, buddy.
One day a week.
For about an hour and a half.
That's about all we can handle of each other, isn't
That's
it?
Yep.
But good to see you, man.
Yeah, good seeing you.
You're all decked out there, and
Yeah.
got your.
My power tank
I
stuff
need
on.
some kind of work shirt like that.
Anytime you hang out longer than an hour and a half, things get rowdy.
They do around this group for sure. It turns into a monkey butler weekend. I don't know.
No shit.
Well, good to see you, my friend.
Yeah, definitely. Good
Yeah.
seeing you.
Did you drive the Jeep today?
No, but I had it out all weekend.
Oh, okay. Oh,
And
good to
then-
know.
And then broke the heater. I don't know. It won't go off like full heat.
Oh, it won't. Oh, it's only full heat.
Full heat.
All heat all the time.
All heat all the time. It's 11 degrees out, and I had the windows down.
Is it like full fan or just full?
It's full fan. Like, I got some kind of nasty electrical gremlin.
Like he drove too close to Limerick, and it
I
turned
don't
into
know,
a nuclear
man.
reactor.
I have no
Glows
idea what
now,
happened.
man.
I have no idea.
No, that's interesting. I can't wait to hear the answer to this one.
Trade it in.
Dude, every day I think about trading it in for
Not
a
trading it
JL or a JT.
I want to get to the point where it's on a coilover, 37s, 39s.
You don't need heat then.
No. No. Full cage.
You need heat.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you need heat. Although I did see a video this week.
And I'm going to put a hard top on it
Yeah.
and a rooftop tent on top of that. That's the end
that's
goal.
nice. Oh, I did see a video this week of a guy who actually runs shop vac hoses off of his heater vents. He took the little circular things out
Yeah.
and runs a shop vac
Into
and
a
runs
rain jacket.
He runs it right up his sleeves of of his coat in Colorado.
I wish I had the YouTube time that you have, man.
He drives with the doors off 24/7,
Good for him.
12 months. No.
That's what
And
Terry
in
searches
Colorado,
for, though.
see,
That's the
it's
thing.
like negative 30.
Is like doors off year round.
Yeah,
YouTube.
we're watching King of the Hammers. He's
Yeah, I'm
looking
over
for-
here like
He's looking for weird shit in the internet.
UTV
Guy drives
qualifying.
Jeep without pants on.
That's what the internet's for, is that sort of thing, isn't it?
Will it blend?
Will it blend? And then it's Bill, man, how you doing? Welcome to the show.
I'm still trying to thaw out over here.
Dude, all day long you're walking around going, it's cold. It's
just
cold.
freezing.
It's 72 degrees in the office. It's cold. It's
Doesn't
cold.
matter. Dude, I'm still trying to thaw out.
And then you're standing on a mountain in the middle of the wind, and
Oh, it was like negative 15 at
Oh.
the top of that hill.
yeah.
Well, that's what it felt like, at least.
Yeah.
I got like heated everything, and that shit had nothing on that.
Oh my God. That's crazy.
Where were you? In Pittsburgh, right? Did
I was
you
at
say-
Seven Springs, so it's like a little bit south of Pittsburgh.
Okay.
but like it was windy.
It was this weekend.
It was so it said the actual temp was 1 degree at the top, and then with a 30-mile-an-hour wind, it's like -15.
Feel like it was that cold where I was at, but I was going to take the boys night sledding Saturday night. Just park the Jeep at the top of the hill, put all the lights on.
Yeah.
But I was like, no, it's too cold.
F that.
Well, movie night.
Right?
It was ridiculous.
Oh, man. I just it when it is below like 18 degrees, 15 degrees, it cuts you. It's cold.
It is.
It's damn cold.
Yeah.
And speaking of damn cold, I got out and off.
You went off-roading.
I went off-roading.
Was that your first time? Was that your first time in the snow?
No. But it was, it's the first time this year.
Right.
I can celebrate that.
Right.
Got my AOAA.
I saw that you and Neil got sequential numbers.
Yeah, because we were so low, and it was so cold. I wore pants.
I saw
you
that
never
too,
wear
right?
pants.
I never wear pants. I don't wear pants. The last time I went out snow wheeling, I
Nobody
didn't wear
knows
pants.
this, but since you can't see below our like legs down here,
Yeah.
they don't know what we could all be wearing. No pants.
I don't wear pants. I get strange looks at work, but
Just shorts.
yeah. But it was so cold. But snow changes everything.
Oh my God!
You know-
That's why I don't snow wheel.
I've been out snow wheeling before. I've also snow wheeled where it was part snow and then other part, depending on how the mountain was facing.
I've gone skiing before.
Yeah, snow wheeling is
for
powered
skiing.
is powered skiing.
So the only way I'll do it is if there's a good amount of powdery snow on the ground. When it's that shit that you were out in, that stuff's like ice.
So it was packed ice
Yeah.
with 3 inches of snow on top of it. It was, but we had an absolute blast. It was
You're talking like 18 inches of fresh powder, like beautifulness.
Yeah, and you have some direction. You still have
And
some
it's
control of the
dirt
vehicle
underneath,
right.
not frozen ice
Well, stuff even
tundra
like that,
grossness.
you can float on,
Yeah.
12 inches of snow. When
Yep.
that stuff you're on, I've wheeled on that at Roush and
It's
done
dangerous.
some damage. Yeah.
Here's the cool part of it. I will give this really cool part. Is it smoothed the ride out because the
right.
snow was deep enough over the rocks
Yeah.
that you literally were riding
right.
with the rocks. So
Right.
yeah, it was funny. I was
guess-
doing Anthracite Road, actually doing 25,
Yeah.
not like him doing 25 in his buggy,
Right.
but doing 25 in a JK, right? And it was fine.
Yeah.
It-
I guess if you're on the right trails, I don't think I would want to screw around on Trail 12.
There's no way in hell I would do
No.
Trail 12 with this because you're sliding off and then
Yep.
you're down in that guy's backyard.
Why he's snow blowing his grass.
Exactly. But there were points where we had agreed that we were only going to do greens,
Yeah.
And-
Right.
and I thought it would be smart and behoove us to do greens that were wide open,
Yeah. Right.
Any
Sure. Yeah.
trails that we know about, because it does become treacherous. And we turned up one green. Neil led us, and we actually had to pull line for a couple people.
Yeah.
We were doing this switchback, and it was an easy switchback if there wasn't snow on the ground.
Right.
But even locked Rubicons were getting
it doesn't
stuck.
matter.
Yeah.
I mean, it really does. The best thing you can do is let the traction control work. Put it in 4 high and let the traction control work.
Well, it's funny because I actually at that same hill, I have mine in 4 low, but I was like, you know what? I see the route that everybody kind of took. I see where they were getting problems,
Right.
and there were some tight trees. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna go go about 10, 15 miles an hour, but I'm not going to stop at all.
No, you
I think
can't.
the problem
You
that
need
they were
momentum.
having is they were stopping to avoid trees and make
Right.
turns.
Right.
And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go with a consistent speed the whole way up
Yeah.
and steer,
Yeah.
right? And steer the best that I can to avoid the trees. And my plan worked flawlessly.
Get to the top.
Just walked right up to the
Yeah.
top.
Yeah.
There wasn't a point in any of that where I felt out of control or slid down. Now, we did go out, and there were some real steep climbs that would be fun, and we do those all day long with no problems
Right.
whatsoever regularly. But this went up, and for me, because I'm not locked, my front tire went right over the crest, and it was in the middle of changing gears. And I lost all my momentum. I put my brakes on, and I slid all the way back down like I was in a sled, just going backwards. I had no control.
That's what happened to me, except I slid into a nice sized rock and bent an axle shaft.
Ugh. Well, in this case, we were in a place that there wasn't any.
Open, right?
It was wide open. Now, Colin was able to walk right up that because he is locked.
Yeah, he's got those ox lockers on it.
Yeah.
That Cherokee's nasty.
Yeah, that's for real. It's one of the nicest Cherokees.
It's well built, yeah.
Yeah, and he's such a good dude too.
Yeah, definitely.
We took this trip because a friend of ours from Maryland, it was his birthday weekend, and we did the same thing last year. To the day, no, we were one day off. We went and wheeled on his birthday.
Right.
For Ricardo, and man, it was just, he's such a good dude. He's got a Gladiator on 37s.
It's a good-looking Jeep.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
I didn't get to talk to him much last time we were out, but he seems like a cool dude.
Oh, he's a very cool dude. Very cool dude. But happy birthday to him. I know he's on with us tonight, but we had such a good time. I think we should make this a yearly thing.
Happy birthday.
2 years in a row. We'll keep doing it.
Yeah.
But anyway, he was doing some cool stuff because it's a Rubicon Gladiator, and he's locked, and he's all
long wheelbase too, and they're a little bit heavier.
Right. So there was a hill that I couldn't make it up. I was almost up, and again it shifted gears. I need to figure that out.
Put it in manual.
I need to put it in manual and control it myself. Yeah. But I thinking about the snow and everything, I wasn't thinking about that sort of thing. But I think had I done that and prepped it, because I lost momentum at exactly the same time when it shifted, and then I was screwed. Yeah. So then I backed down, but
and I owe Ricardo an apology. Last time we were out wheeling with him, I've never had any, Billy one time, but that was his fault in the buggy. I've never damaged anybody's Jeep, and I was spotting them, and I wasn't quick enough on the get off the throttle, and he clipped that mirror. So I'm sorry, Ricardo.
Oh, I remember that, right? Yeah.
Don,
so
never feel bad about me damaging the buggy when you're out with me.
Well, that's why.
Because it's always something that's going to cause a great story.
Yeah, for sure. So it was a good time off-roading. No damage was done. No broken parts. Well, no, I take that back. Neil broke something.
Yo, what's up with that? I saw it. It
we
took
think
a ride
it's
out.
We think it's a U-joint. We went. He made it back to the parking lot, thankfully, because getting a vehicle off the trail in those conditions would have sucked.
That U-joint wanted to become an I-joint.
It did. The singular. It wanted to become the singular.
Mm-hmm.
But so I got him off, and then we went out and played again out in the Western, and then came back and I took him home, and it was all good.
Yeah.
So
he's close to AOA, right?
Yeah, he's only 30 minutes away.
Yeah, it's 30 minutes-ish. Yeah. So it was good. So thanks to all the people that came out and did that with us. Thanks for putting up with us. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, man.
Now I'm going to bring it down a little bit. Actually, this is a feel-good story, I think. Several months ago, there was horrible fires.
Right.
No, it wasn't even several months ago. It was last month. Around the Christmas time, between Christmas and New Year's. Horrible fires in Colorado. I mean, wiped out. I saw pictures, aerial pictures, and literally it looks exactly the way it does when a tornado rips through a town.
Right.
Everything is leveled.
Yeah.
And it's leveled kind of in a straight line and everything. You can still see the roads. You can see where things used to be leveled. And this is in Colorado, and literally in the community that Best Top calls home, right? They are doing something pretty spectacular, and I got an email from Best Top, and so, Don, would you mind?
Yeah, I got it. On Thursday, December 30th, 2021, Best Top's hometown community endured the worst fires in Colorado history. Nearly 1,000 homes and buildings were lost. Devastation in the city of Louisville and the surrounding area is overwhelming and heart-wrenching. We are asking for your help. Our community is facing a long, hard climb to recovery, and the economic toll will be massive. Please consider making a donation to the Boulder Wildfire Fund, a fund established specifically to support families and individuals affected by the wildfires. Donations made on besttop.com will have 3 times the impact. This is a pretty cool
It's
part.
huge. This is awesome.
Yeah. So Best Top will match every dollar donated.
Wow.
Also, Jeep Jamboree USA will match each donation as well. So throw $1 in, you get 3. Throw $100 in, they get $300.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So a lot of good happening there for a lot of people that could use it right now.
Yeah, they definitely could use it.
Yeah.
So our thanks to Best Top and Jeep Jamboree USA for kind of stepping up and taking care of their hometown, and
Yeah.
that's awesome. I love our Jeeping community, and this is just evidence to that. And
Right.
most of us, if we have a soft top on our Jeep, most of us have a Best Top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
It's all
whether
run.
it's OEM
Yeah.
or aftermarket, they're the biggest in the industry. They do
Yep.
a good job. So
I don't know. I'd probably run a Mastercraft too, but I like Best Top.
I'll put whatever somebody else puts on for me.
Yeah, right. That's all our Jeeps.
I know, right?
Absolutely.
Since it
A
came,
hodgepodge of parts from friends.
oh, so true. Speaking of hodgepodge, you got your Jeep dirty this weekend.
Yes, but it's not that dirty. And so I was going to take pictures, but we'll follow up with this again next week.
All right.
But Ethos sent us some car care stuff in the form of like a hybrid ceramic wax, a spray-on ceramic polish, some car soap, and then I bought from their detox and clay bar
Oh,
because the paint had some dirt
Right.
in it. So the process I did was first of all we used a foam wand that works with our power washer. I did the underside. I did under the hood. I did all the paint, washed it, cleaned it, and then clay barred it with their product. First off, the product smells amazing, like it's good enough to eat.
Oh.
I swear to God, I
Don't eat it, dog.
It
pour,
doesn't-
pour me
Yeah,
up a shot.
Listen, buddy, it doesn't taste as good as it smells, but your Jeep smells mint after it's done. So, but yeah, I use the detox stuff. A couple cool things I noticed about it. First of all, it worked great. It took the debris off the paint, smoothed it back out. But with Jeeps, we have a lot of dark plastic, and a lot
Yeah.
of chemicals and stuff will turn that plastic white if you got on it. In the video that I'm cutting for this, you'll see I taped off the fenders with body tape.
Okay.
But I left the handles and stuff just to see if I got some stuff on if it would turn it white. And it did not.
Oh, interesting.
Because that stuff is it's basically it has the same consistency of water.
Okay.
So after I clay barred it, I used their hybrid ceramic wax and goes on super easy, comes off super easy, and then called it quits. And then I purposely brought the Jeep home. I'd loaned it out, but it just didn't get dirty enough on its ventures over the week.
Right.
So I brought it home knowing with the snow and stuff, drove it around. And the fact, I'll take pictures of it tomorrow, the amount of salt that is on the fenders, the the rock guards, the bumpers is crazy. Even the top. The paint, there's not a whole lot of it on there. It wouldn't stick to it.
Interesting.
So I'm going to use I haven't used their soap yet, so they have a ceramic-based soap
Right.
too. I'm going to use that to clean it back up, and then we can get a full report and everything they sent us.
Oh, that sounds great.
Yeah, so very, very, very happy with it.
Yeah.
I mean, so Ethos prides themselves on being like the do-it-yourself or wax stuff,
Right.
and it is easy to use. Again, it's not like super hard to get off, or you need a buffer or anything like that. It's super easy to use, super clear directions.
Oh, okay.
Definitely would recommend using it. If you're a do-it-yourselfer.
And they
So
keep
how-
adding more and more stuff too. I see.
Yeah.
I see on their website.
Yeah. And I like their logo. I like their packaging. It looks nice.
Yeah.
Um,
And it's I'm not kidding you. It all smells like heaven. I don't like. It's amazing. And you get done with your Jeep, and you're like, "Wow, my Jeep smells good."
Heck
Nice.
yeah.
One question: How challenging was the clay bar?
Clay bar is
Stuff.
super easy.
Mhm.
It
Yeah.
literally, they send you. It's in they package everything awesome. So
Yep.
it's in this like clear tin. You take it out, you open it up, you use your detox spray, and you literally glide the clay over where the
Okay.
spray is, and that's it. It pulls all the dirt out.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Kind of hard to mess up.
it really is. And my worry
find a way.
was
No, it's gonna be honest, it's very hard to mess up.
Is it?
My worry was that the stuff would turn plastic white, and
Right.
it did not. I purposely, I didn't overspray
Like you
a
would
door
bounce
handle,
into the door handle.
Right.
Yeah.
but I let some run down and drip onto it, and
Sure.
it
That's
didn't turn
nice.
it at all. So, in
Kudos
fact,
to them.
I mean, I was very careful with the wax, but I know I got up a couple places with the wax too,
Yeah.
and I didn't notice anything. So
All right.
great
I think-
product.
I think next might be some of their coatings. They got some graphene matrix coating.
We have that, I think. Isn't that? I think they sent us that.
It's a small little box.
Oh no! That yes, I watched them put that on in a video. That stuff is looks to be very legit too.
Yeah.
Like get a hold on for a while, huh?
Right, that looks like a legitimate ceramic coating, and I know like when you use that stuff, it comes.
Well, they have a ceramic matrix coating as well.
right.
So they have two different ones.
Right.
Interesting.
Same community.
Now, I mean, to a certain extent, we have to preface this that they sent us some of the stuff that you used.
Right.
You purchased other stuff
Correct.
to
Yes.
go with it.
Right.
So what you're hearing is actually fairly honest, non-biased.
We bought
Yeah.
this stuff.
And I'll be honest with you, like some of the commercial stuff like 3M has and stuff like that is probably, a little bit better for like working scratches out and things like that. But for somebody that doesn't have a lot of knowledge in buffing, wet sanding, whatever, this stuff is almost foolproof and it's good stuff.
That's
it really
good.
is. Yep.
And also
So-
looking through their website, I see a lot of like kits. So you can
Yes.
buy a kit of
Oh,
this
really?
stuff. So you get
Yep.
the detox, the ceramic wax, and some applicators.
And-
so they give you some starter
Right.
packs.
Yeah.
So and to boot, to go back to what you said about me ordering this stuff, I ordered it. I had it 3 days later. Always following up with emails with where your shipping's at, and then I got a text. Now, I mean, it's a computer generated text
Yeah, sure.
or whatever. But how do you like the product? So they're
Yeah.
constantly looking for feedback. So I'm gonna go 2 thumbs up on it.
Well, that was my experience when
Two
getting
Rocky
the initial. And yeah,
what?
Two Rocky Awesomes.
2 Rocky Awesomes, right?
Excellent. That was my experience when they first made contact with us to, send us some stuff, and
Yeah.
it's been positive. So I'd
Yeah.
like to, continue that.
Yeah, I mean, there's some other stuff I'd like to look and see if they have anything to, a little more abrasive to take out like the trail rash and
Yep.
stuff. I would like to do some more work with it. I liked it. I was very pleased with it. Followed
Nice.
the directions to the T, and it worked beautiful.
A lot of times when you do follow the instructions, it works out in the positive way.
It does.
Me, I skip 2 or 3 steps, and I'm like, why does this look like shit? Oh, I missed that step. It's too late to go back and get it now.
I went and watched their videos. They have some really good videos online, YouTube videos, and that are very helpful.
It's fairly affordable too.
Yeah, it really is.
Oh, that's
And I
awesome.
didn't use that much product. I mean, there's enough product to do 10 Jeeps.
Okay.
Oh,
easy.
really? I was
Yeah.
going to ask that. How much
Yeah.
was left?
Yeah.
10 more?
I could probably
9
easily,
more?
like the clay bar. I could do 10 more
Yeah.
Jeeps. The same with the wax, easily 10.
Huh.
So yeah,
Maybe they should cut down in quantity so they'll sell more. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Well,
Don also might actually know how to apply it correctly.
he might.
We might be over here going,
yeah. Billy's
here's enough, guys.
Because
Billy's drawing penises with the wax on his hood.
See, it's Monday. I was waiting for the penises to come out. Oh, no, not that.
What?
So for everybody that stayed with us through all that, our thanks to Ethos for sending some stuff out, but thanks Don for checking up on
Yeah.
that. That's awesome.
I think we're losing people by the second.
By the second, dropping like flies, right? Because they can't stand up on the Ethos because it's just sliding right off.
Exactly.
Right.
We have a new topic tonight. Top 10 things for new Jeepers. What happens when you get a new Jeep? What do you
Download
do?
the app, man.
Yeah, so we put
started the show
together
off with that.
we put together a list of things, and number 10, coming in at number 10, is learn your Jeep. Spend time and learn your Jeep.
Make love to your Jeep.
Oh Christ!
Yeah, well,
No, but like actually, like walk around it, look at it. Look
Yeah.
for spots, and look at the frame, see what's underneath of it.
Yeah.
Look for all the little stickers and Easter eggs if you have
Oh
any.
yeah.
That's a
Do
good
that.
idea.
That's a real good
like,
idea.
Who knows?
News.
See what isn't stock.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Pull out your manual and go
Yeah.
through it. If you have a soft top, go ahead, pull it down.
Learn how
Put
to
it back
reset your
up.
oil light.
Oh yeah,
There
Is
you
that
go.
in the owner's manual?
It is.
Yes,
Is
it
It is.
All right.
it is. So learn your Jeep. I think that's the first thing you do. Now, if you're going to off-road your Jeep, you plan on doing that, I still encourage you to
Learn it a little bit more.
learn it a little bit more, but get out there and just use it. See how
Yeah.
it feels underneath you. Drive it. Do it. Spend time in the mountains.
Touch all of its buttons.
Yeah. Touch it all. Nice. Number 9 is lifestyle.
That's my favorite part, I think.
The Jeep, it brings a lifestyle with just the purchase of it.
Mhm.
Yep.
That's a
And
whole,
there's no other brand except for maybe Harley Davidson that does it as well as Jeep does.
Probably.
I think you're probably right.
I mean, there's a lot of other stuff out there. Like there's Mini Cooper clubs and there's
Yeah.
Bronco clubs but not like the Jeep community.
I would agree.
We
And
flock.
And right. Otherwise, I mean, what we do
Absolutely.
would not be. I mean,
Yeah.
it's part of the lifestyle. It's
It is.
podcasting, getting out and doing it.
Yep.
But yeah, but I encourage you to look for that lifestyle,
Yeah.
live that lifestyle.
Maybe make the decision of what your Jeep lifestyle is.
Oh yeah, figure it out.
You know?
Some people,
It's a good point. There's a lot of different things you can do with the Jeep.
Yep.
yeah, is it just a grocery getter?
Yep.
Is it a go to the beach?
Driving the
Mhm.
beach.
Yeah, I love it. Is it a take it to the mountains? Is it?
Yeah.
Is it off-roading? Is it overlanding? Is it, you go on and on and on.
Yeah.
Is it
So
a mall crawler? Is it,
yeah, it's a
Is it a
lifestyle.
work vehicle?
yeah.
I love it. Number 8.
Yeah.
You don't have to do this.
You don't have to.
We highly encourage it. It's part of
They
the.
force
It kind
me.
of defaults to number 10. Learn your Jeep.
Yeah.
After you learn to love your Jeep, you'll want to name your Jeep.
Name your Jeep. I mean, how many people name their cars? I mean, there's tons of people out there that name their cars
Yeah.
not a Jeep, but I think it's
It's
cool
always Big
to
Betty.
right. Name your Jeep. Give it a name. Find a name. No, don't ask 90,000 people on the internet. What should I name my Jeep? Here's a picture of it.
Nope.
What you should do is live with your Jeep, learn your Jeep, and then name it based on the personality of that Jeep.
Usually comes from a story.
Right. My Jeep is named because I absolutely love Star Wars.
Yep.
And I think the most flawed character with the most depth is Kylo Ren.
Yeah.
And so Kylo became Kylo.
And I'm just lame over here with Big Red.
Right? Well, it's a great gum. Do they
Yeah.
still sell Big Red? Is that a
Yes.
thing?
Yes,
oh,
they
yeah.
do.
Yeah,
Is that-
man.
all right. So make sure that you're not infringing on their copyright. When
Nope.
Excellent. And
He added in the underscore. He's good.
Yeah.
right. What alias?
Alias. Yeah, that was because
We made you, and we always hid your Jeep.
we always hit. No, it's because it was like alias is, definition is multiple names or multiple not personalities, but and I despise the name thing. So there you go.
Right. I love it. So name your Jeep. All right. This one is real important to us, because we
Heck
did
yeah.
go out there, find a club,
Join
a club.
Or start a club.
or start one if there's not one in your area.
That might be, if you're starting a club, that might be more down like number 4.
Yeah. But I encourage you not to start a club if there's clubs already in your
Yes.
area.
Yes.
Check them out. Go meet people and share your hobby.
There's usually some people that share other interests as well.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean-
Jeeping it's a vehicle to get you to point A to point B, but what do you do when you get
Yeah. And it's somebody to do stuff with. Yeah, exactly. We all met because of a Jeep club.
We met because of beer.
Well, that was no. We met because of a Jeep club that happened to go to get a beer on our first outing. But join a Jeep club. I think that's huge. coming in at number 6, a Jeep Dog.
That to me
yeah.
is like
Yeah,
a must.
absolutely.
And
You've
you
got
know,
the best Jeep Dog
she
ever.
is awesome. She loves being in the Jeep. I put the top down, we go wheeling. She just likes to look at the treetops, and she's just always on the trail with me. She is an awesome dog, and having a Jeep Dog makes it 10 times more fun.
It does, and I think the cool thing about that is it always attracts kind of a social element when
Yeah.
you have your trail dog with
Yes.
you.
Yeah.
Because everybody wants to come up and
Yep.
meet the dog
Yep.
and meet you. I know you, kind of by personality, you're not an out there meeting people kind of person.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not at all. I
But
mean,
I
and it's weird because I like people, but I'm not really like I'll stand back
Yep.
and wait for people to come to me. That's just my personality. Always has been.
Yeah, and I think your Jeep Dog kind of helps
She does. Yeah.
blend that
Yes.
and bridge that.
Because she is not. She loves people. So,
She's the sweetest
yeah.
thing ever.
Yeah.
I love her. So
there are 3. Did you ever hear to Sarah Parker Jessica? What is it? Sarah Parker. Who the Sex in the City lady?
Yeah.
So, Scott has Jess.
Right.
I have Sarah.
Uh-huh.
And Eric has
Eric has
Parker.
Parker.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Oh, that's
Yeah.
funny. That is awesome. All right, we're halfway through the list, and the next one,
I suck at this.
the Wave.
Yeah, I suck at it.
At number 5, the Wave. I'm such a nerd that I wave at night. I wave when I'm in other people's vehicles.
Are you like an overexcited waver?
No, I'm
right.
not. I'm not.
Those are my favorite. Yeah.
You know, I'm definitely.
And then when you don't wave back, they get all disappointed. They're
Yeah.
like, what the hell?
No, it's 2 fingers up. I get kind of upset when I've noticed that a Jeep just went by and I didn't wave.
I've had a couple people that I didn't wave back, and before they went past me, I get the finger. It's kind of I dig it, and I'm like,
they had the finger up long before you
yeah,
should have
right,
waved.
right.
But I love the wave, and
Yeah.
if you don't wave, I'm not going to get upset. I'm more disappointed when I don't wave
Right.
than I am the other person.
I hear you.
Yeah.
If somebody doesn't wave, man, because I get it.
Yeah.
I'm off my own world. Like, I'm,
Right.
you know, in
Usually
my head,
jam
I've
it out
seen.
to
Yeah, but I guess I'm seeing pistons going up and down, and
Yeah.
thinking about everything that's going on in the Jeep.
It's not.
Listen for every new noise that
Yeah,
happens.
every new vibration.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I get it, but I try to wave, and I would encourage everyone to wave.
I
Absolutely.
do once in a while.
It's a great way to kind of acknowledge those other people. It's part of the social aspect of
Yeah.
it, as you will. I know that there are all kinds of legends about how the Jeep Wave came about, and but honestly, that's all cool.
Mhm.
But to me, it's more than just the social
Hey, what's
aspect.
up?
I'm acknowledging you as another cool person,
you own what I got, and I own what you got, and this is cool.
and we're a team.
Yeah.
Right?
Go Jeep.
Number 4, off the pavement. And I threw that out there because there's so many ways to get off the pavement. But I encourage you to take that vehicle that was designed
Yeah.
to be.
Put it in four
So,
wheel.
so they're fun on the pavement, but it's like driving a whole different vehicle when you get off road.
And-
It's like a Ferrari in the dirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it could be a fire road, which I love getting on a fire road. I mean, Don, you and I have just taken drives where we've just driven
Yeah.
on pavement,
Yep.
but the worst back roads that you could imagine.
Right. Absolutely.
And had just a good time doing it.
Yep. Yep.
Sand, get it on the sand.
Yep.
I think Jeeps,
air down first.
Jeeps are meant to be on a beach.
Some of my favorite memories were years ago when I had my TJ. We used to flat tow it behind our motorhome. We went down to Chickateek and just driving around and sitting on the beach in the Jeep with the kids and watching the sun go down. It was one of my favorite memories.
I want to do that right now.
I know. Let's do it this summer.
All right, I'm in.
Seriously,
Yeah.
take a ride to Chickateek.
I love it.
It's not a bad drive.
It's really
Done it
not.
a couple times.
Yeah.
And
I'll be there 6 something to 6 something.
All right, so I'll translate that June something to June something.
Right.
All right,
I'll be down there at some point.
nice.
For
So
a
get
couple
off the
days.
pavement. Go to a fire road. Go with a group. Get
Go to
on
an
a
off-road-
trail.
Yeah, go to an off-road park. It's
Yeah.
a great place to learn. I mean, that's I
something for
cut my
everybody.
teeth at Roush and AOA,
Yep.
when it first opened up. So, you
Yep.
know,
Get out there. Number 3, be prepared. It doesn't matter where you're taking your Jeep. Be prepared for whatever it is. If you're going to the beach, be prepared that you're going to sink down in the sand.
Yep.
So make sure you have a way to get out of the sand.
shovels,
right?
traction mats,
Shovels,
Yeah.
or sunscreen. You
Yeah.
know, if you've got the top down,
Mm-hmm.
get that sunscreen out. Always
Or
have
else-
sunscreen with you.
Or else you look like this dumbo.
You know, be prepared can mean so many things.
Been there, done that.
First aid kit.
Yep.
Tools.
Yep.
Even if you have a dog, first aid kit for the dog is important.
They actually make one
They
now,
do.
and
There's a couple companies that make them.
that
Yes.
make a human and dog
Yes.
first aid kit.
Yep.
So the same kit has
Yep.
the same kind of things.
Yep, it's on my wish list.
Yeah. So I encourage that.
Yes.
That's a good point. Make sure you have it for
Save the dog before
everybody.
I save anybody else.
Yeah, right.
We know
Humans,
that.
you're out. But be prepared. Be ready for anything. Tools is great.
Yep.
I know that when we go out, we literally everything that we have, kitchen sink, everything
The
that
garage.
goes in the back, just because you never know where we're going to end up, or we're going to be doing
No,
a
we
steering.
actually we do a really good job of between the group of us having everything we need.
Yeah,
Mhm.
because if somebody
Except
doesn't
for
have
batteries
this
and
tool,
the multimeter.
All right. That was just because it was left on in the box.
That was mine. That was on me.
I usually have one too, and the
Oh,
batteries are dead.
Yeah.
It's been there, done that.
so number 2,
Coming in at number 2.
modifications. Everybody does them.
Wicka what?
And I'm not talking about
It could be a
throwing a
sticker.
4-inch lift kit with 40 inches of tire underneath it. It could be a sticker.
That's a hell of a mod, though.
It is step right on up.
Yeah.
But it could be anything, any kind of
Putting
modification.
in a molly panel to hold your first aid kit.
Yeah. I encourage you to look out there and see what's mod you can do.
Tom
think-
Moore's a great website to do that, to just browse stuff.
Oh, well, quadratech.com if we're going to do that. Yeah, that's the best place.
Honestly, they do have a pretty good website for browsing for stuff.
Yeah,
It's
it-
easy to use. They have an app that's really great, too, which Terry didn't know they had.
For a while, yeah. it was after I started.
Yeah.
But mods, I think it's great. We did an episode in the very beginning, what our first mods were to our Jeeps. And to be honest with you, I think mine was grab handles or something for the roll bar.
Mm-hmm.
And looking back, I didn't need those to get into my Jeep then.
You need them
I
now.
need them now. I use them every day.
That's funny.
So just throw a mod out there that you might think of that somebody would want to do.
Tires, wheels.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the
Some new
Jeep
shoes.
Jeep wheels,
Yeah.
but everybody has them.
Yeah.
When they make Jeep wheels, they make 30,000 of them at a time,
Yeah.
you know? So get
do
your
you got?
individualized.
I would say, lift kit. A lift kit, if a 2.5-inch lift kit isn't super expensive, and it's
No.
not super expensive to
No.
have installed.
No.
So
And it looks great. I
it
think
does.
that's the
wheels
the
and tires and lift kit would
Yeah.
be where. I mean, that's where we started with the one I have now.
Seat
Yeah.
covers.
seat covers.
Yeah, it wasn't that
Interior products.
I tell you what, it was
They all
4
count.
it was 4.5 years before I put seat covers on mine. And I regret not
Having
not
them
having
every
them.
second.
See, I didn't like mine, and I didn't like the way they felt.
That's the
So,
thing I love about them the most. I love the way they feel.
I got a funny thing about seat covers and how they feel too. So
Yeah.
I mean, I've tried like multiple
I
different
did,
seat covers,
same.
and
Yeah.
it just
So number 2 or number 1 and number 2 mods that everybody should be doing right away is pipes, exhaust, and armor light.
Absolutely.
I mean, that should just be
start
buy the
there.
Jeep. Just get it rolled into the loan.
yeah, absolutely.
Right? They should do that.
Right.
Roll that right on. you talked about your flashlight. I
Yeah.
think everybody should have a flashlight in their Jeep. I had
Absolutely.
a Jeep the other day. Why would I do that?
Why?
Well, you're on
Because
the side.
you never know.
You're on the side of the road at night trying to figure out if you have a hole in your tire
or you trying to change a tire in general.
you drop your keys.
Or
You need a flashlight.
Yeah.
Get a flashlight.
Or you're up on Chocolate Thunder watching the shootout.
Right.
Like,
exactly.
who knows?
You need a flashlight. You got to have one. And my number one is the smiles per gallon. You say smiles per mile.
It's smiles per mile.
I say
man.
smiles per gallon.
But here's the thing. Really, comparatively speaking, they're not that bad. I mean, JKs were in factory form, 19, 20 miles a gallon. That's
Yeah.
not horrible.
No,
I don't know
it's
what
as
you're
good as-
talking about. I'm getting like
Well, okay, yeah. So,
but when it rolled
I mean,
off the when it rolled
when
off
it
the
rolled
lot,
off
Right.
the line, it was getting.
But even mine on 35s, I mean, true 35s, it gets 18 miles a gallon.
Yeah.
If I drive it like
I was
it's
getting like
not
16.
an animal. That's not that bad. The new
No.
ones, the JLs, are even better.
Yeah.
So,
That's why I say smiles per mile, because every mile I drive my Jeep,
yeah,
I have a smile on my face.
every gallon I burn, I have a smile on my face.
yep.
I love it. It's so much fun.
I got 131,000 miles of smiles.
You think about it. We make a lot of memories in our Jeep.
Oh, my
there's just a
gosh.
lot of,
Oh,
yeah.
it's crazy. And that's what those smiles are. Just
Yeah.
looking back on those,
Yep.
all the times that we've had together, times that
Yeah.
I've done with my daughter. It's
Yep.
smiles per gallon, smiles per
I
mile.
did 500 miles on the buggy this year,
Wow.
or at least 500 miles of
Those are hard.
rotation.
Those are hard miles too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you've got something that you would think would fit into that top 10 things for new Jeepers, send them to us.
Hey, can I throw out there an event we have coming up too before we
I'd love
finish
it.
up?
I'd love
Absolutely.
So February 26th, we have Tech Day.
it. Oh yeah,
So we've
for our club.
right.
Mhm.
We've
Yep.
just about got everything wrapped up as far as people coming in. We do have off-road consulting is going to come in and do some winch safety. We are going to have somebody there. Worst case scenario will be me doing some welding, showing people how to use welders just for small stuff.
Yeah.
We are going to do the usual undercarriage thing where people will be able to put their Jeeps up on lifts. We're going to
Some tech talk.
some tech talk stuff.
Yep.
We're going to have that, and we are waiting on Milwaukee. I think they may be there to talk about some of the products that would work good for on a trail. I'm hoping.
Mm.
Oh, nice.
But anyway, so go to our Jeep Club Facebook page, JEEP,
Yeah.
and
Group
Yes, all capital letters, JEEP group.
or Jeep Enthusiast of Eastern Pennsylvania.
Right, and you can buy tickets, and then that money goes towards helping our students at our school.
Yeah.
So, it helps with, like, we have students that competed and just finished second and third place at the districts level.
So this is a fundraiser more
Right.
than anything for
Right.
the
For the
students,
students.
of Western Montgomery
Correct.
Technical School.
Yep. So near and dear to my heart. That place has been home for me for 18 years. I've graduated a ton of students. I've got students teaching. I've got students out of Colorado running racetracks, students that are business owners, and it means the world to me. So,
And that was February 26th.
February 26th.
I know that it's a great time. I love that we do that event. I love that you host that event. We recorded
Yes.
an episode at the last one that
Yes.
we had.
Yep.
One of
What-
the first episodes.
Let's visit that. We
definitely.
might
Yeah.
we
I
might
think
do
we
a
can-
live from there.
Yep.
We'll do it.
Absolutely.
All right. I love it. That'd be cool. So where can people find us?
I just thought of something.
You did.
Stop me in my tracks.
Oh.
Anyway, head over to Linktree.
That was deep, man. That was
I
incredibly
just thought,
deep.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to make the tech day.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Oh, okay.
That other thing that I do.
Yeah.
So, on a side note, all right. Hey, so every. Jeez Louise.
It's Monday.
It is really Monday. All right, guys. So everybody, I want you to head over to our Linktree, linktr.ee/Jeep Life Podcast. And that's going to get you hooked up with, number one, our Patreon site. If you're looking for extra Jeep Life Podcast content, extra Jeep content in general, and you're looking to hear from Don, myself, and Terry, head over to our Patreon site, and you could give us a little support right there. Our lowest subscription is $3. Our top subscription is $10. Are we maybe thinking about
We're thinking about doing a $50 one where you get a ride in Reaper.
Oh.
You're going to have to sign a waiver.
Yeah, of some sort.
Yeah, right.
And get a tetanus shot.
So
That too.
we got a little bit of other work to do first, but we're going to probably add another level to that. And
Absolutely.
some more content. And,
Yeah. And if you're looking to go out with us out on the trail, we're going to be having a listener ride coming up in the spring.
Yeah, so I wanted
Yeah.
to talk to you guys about that. I think we
Yeah.
really seriously need to do a listener ride, and then we also need to do a separate one for our Patreon members.
Absolutely.
I
So
like it.
if you want to call us as well, give us a ring at 484-891-1172.
Anything. I want to laugh.
I know. We are
Stupid
hurting over
Yeah,
here.
Stupid
Give us a
voicemails.
call. Once again,
I really don't care if you sexually harass Terry or not. I just I need to laugh.
484-891-1172. Give us a call. The lines are open.
Excellent.
And also just search Jeep Life Podcast on YouTube. Hit that like and subscribe button. We still have that awesome Jeep Life Podcast swag pack going out to one of our lucky 750 subscribers.
How close are we?
We're not close. So go hit that subscribe button. Damn it.
That's right. Go hit it.
Right now.
I love this night. Thank you, everybody, for joining us on this really odd night of the week. And for Don, Bill, and myself, here's a big Jeep wave to you, everybody. Have a good night. Woo. All right. Well, hey, everybody out there in the Facebooks and YouTube's land, thanks for hanging out with us. We appreciate it. It makes our doing this live thing.
Jerry should come out to Jeep Tech Day
Ooh,
and
he
talk
should.
oil. I
He
just
should.
thought of that.
He
Jerry,
should.
please
He
come out February 26th.
Yeah,
I
that's
know I
a
just saw him on there.
that's a brilliant
He'd
idea.
be perfect for
Yeah, that's the perfect element.
Yes.
Yep.
Great idea.
Perfect. All right, everybody. I'm tired. It's Monday. I'm going to see you. I'm going to hit that button to end. But thanks, everybody, for hanging out with us. We appreciate it tremendously. Have a good night.